Well, hello everyone and welcome to Victory at Sea, a game developed by Evil Twin Artworks. The developers were very kind and let me have a copy before release. I believe it comes out in a few days, I think on the 8th of August, and it's basically a strategy game set during the seas in World War II. There are 3 different game types. You've either got a campaign game, historical scenarios, or custom battles. Today we're going to do a bit of a campaign game in the Pacific theatre of war. My surname will go for Rambler. And we're going to choose Great Britain. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I want a pipe. The chap with the mustache and pipe. Good stuff. Now, I have played maybe a few minutes of this before recording, just so I can get to grips with the basics of the game, but I will leave the tutorials in there as they play. They're video tutorials, which basically gives you an idea of how to play the game. Once it loads, unless it's crashed. I really hope it hasn't crashed. Come on! Oh no, here we go, it was just a bit slow. Right. Congratulations, Commander Rambler, I'm promoted to the rank of Captain. Your first command is the destroyer HMS Jersey. Get out there and take the fight to the enemy. Okay. How to move. Left click on the water to turn.
This is the world map. In this view, you can left click on the sea to turn your ship. You can change speed of your ship by clicking and dragging on the throttle.
Okay.
You can adjust time simply by dragging on the time slider. You can scroll in and out on the world map using the scroll wheel or the plus and minus keys.
Okay. Captain Rambler, you need to hit the enemy destroyer Teo. Okay. Now this is actually an open world strategy game. We would have speeded up slightly. Before we can actually go into the battle mode. Da-da-da. Okay, now they've only got 51% health. We have, well, I believe we have 100. As it is the tutorial.
This is the combat view.
Aha.
To zoom in and out, you can use the scroll wheel or the plus and minus keys. You can click and drag on the scroll wheel to rotate the camera. You can left click on the sea to turn your ship to face in a direction. You can right click on the sea to fire weapons. This will fire all available weapons in that direction. Or you can select the individual weapons. Each class has different weapons. This destroyer has a short range gun. You left click on it, right click on the sea to fire. It also has torpedoes, which are very effective at short range. And it also has depth charges for engaging enemy subs.
Thank you, Mr. Tutorial Man. Okay. So there is also a tactical map. Bum 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 bum. And we want to confirm that target. Okay. I am going to ignore that message. I should know by now that I should always mute Steam when I'm recording. Okay, so they are firing at us. We will fire back. The sound is extremely loud, despite me turning it down. At least I think. We'll go down to half speed. And then... Okay. So hopefully the torpedo will hit. The ship's crippled. Weapons destroyed. In goes our torpedo. Come on, hit. Very good. Victory! Haha! So the sound, it keeps resetting itself, despite me putting it back down to 25% and 20, 100%, stuff like that. So that is an issue that I hope gets fixed. This is only the beta. Now let's mop up the others. Okay, we'll go back down to the tutorial. Dum 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 dum. Here we go. Ah, we've actually taken a couple of hits.
The icons at the bottom of the screen denote the ship's vital systems. These can be damaged in combat. However, some of these can be repaired by your crew at sea. Others require you to go to the port to repair. As well as slowing down time and speeding it up, you can also press pause and give the ship orders. You could left click on your main gun, right click to fire at a certain location, left click on your torpedoes, right click to fire at a certain location, and left click on your depth charge, right click to fire at a certain location. When you press pause again, the ship will fire all those available weapons.
Okay. We will engage. Bum-bum-bum. Click C to confirm target. Yes. Here we go. Okay. And then... no, we'll go over here. So the sound does keep resetting to 100%. I will try and fix this in the editing, but that is something that I hope that they do fix. That torpedo I think is going to miss. Yeah. Come on, reload, we want to fire again. Nice. Oh. Right for the taking now. Okay, almost ready to fire. These are the ship's conditions, by the way, so everything appears to be intact at the minute, which is good. I have some control issues with the camera as well, but... okay, I'll just leave it as that, I guess. Let's launch a torpedo at them. And there we have it. Destroyed, and now I need to reset the sound again. Captain Rambley, your actions are worthy of mention in dispatches. Thank you. Sweet. So, as you progress, you get to unlock new ships, such as the Benson, Greaves, Tribal. Okay, and back to the options, and change that back down. Okay, so we will try and fix that in the editing, if I can. Hopefully I can. Ah, here we have another tutorial. So what level are they? We'll go and find out. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we need to defeat a civilian oil tanker and a Destroyer escort. I do wish to attack.
You can view the combat in different ways by pressing on the toggle camera mode icon in the top right. Clicking it once takes you to free mode, where you can move around using the arrow keys and zoom in and out with the scroll wheel.
Ah, okay, so that's why I was having trouble there, yeah.
Zeroes in on the current ship selected and shows you that ship from above. Pressing again takes you back to the default mode. The ship icon next to it toggles the ship information. Clicking once removes the names, twice removes the flags, and clicking again brings them back.
Okay. Oh, so here we go. Oh, they've launched a torpedo, have they? We'll try turning out of its path. Okay, are we in range? We are. Let's fire. They've launched another torpedo. Oh, that's going to hit. That's going to hit. Oh, it was a dud. They launched a dud torpedo at me, the bastards. Okay, so now we need to defeat the oil tanker. Okay. Prepare to launch torpedoes at the oil tanker. Oh god. So I killed some civilians. We've got some war bonds though, so that's always good. I think what I want to do now is return to a base if I have one. Oh, but there's our... Okay, so there's our objective to get to. We just need to finish off this guy, I believe. And then we can head off to port. Oh, that's a submarine. Ah. No, I won't attack it. You know what? We'll attack it. I'm sure there's a tutorial for this. I haven't actually attacked a submarine before, so we'll give it a go.
In the tactical map, the same controls apply as in the combat view.
Okay.
At the beginning of combat, the action is paused. At this point, you can command all of your ships. At the beginning, all of your ships will be assigned the basic attack stance to freely attack and engage enemies, apart from your main ship, which will be on manual control, which means it won't do anything unless you command it directly. You can set all your ships to manual control by clicking on the Control All Ships Off button. You can command each of your ships individually. You can either do this by clicking on their flag or on the green bar on the left. If you haven't set it to manual control, you can assign it to engage the enemy. If you click on the attack icon, you can select the enemy you wish to attack by left clicking. You can also tell your ships to defend a location. You left click and the ship will move to that point and defend that location. You can also tell your ship to move to a specific location by left clicking. Or, using the same command, if you right click, you can set a series of waypoints. Left clicking finishes the command.
Okay. When attacking a submerged submarine, maneuver a destroyer or corvette to within a close proximity of your target and press the depth charge icon at the ship or the hedgehog at the front. Okay. Is it submerged? Oh, whoops. Wrong button. So they can fire 3 torpedoes at a time, eh? Okay, so they are submerged. We will just try and fire off a depth charge. And that went very well. Ooh, we received 5 million war bonds. Okay. Now obviously changing the sound during the game is only a problem for me when I'm recording, but you're on your own now, Captain. Ah. Okay. So here we go to Suva. Bum in Fiji. We will enter the port, yes. Okay. So we'll go to the shipyard. How many war bonds do we have? 7 million. Could get a tribal class. Yes, we shall purchase a tribal class, and now we have 2 ships. Here we go. Right. So, if we visit the HQ, hello. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. I guess we'll leave the port now. So now we have 2 ships.
In order to take a port, you need to build up a sufficient fleet to attack it. You can also reduce the supply level of the port by attacking the convoys going to and from that port. Once the supply level is reduced, the port will be easier to attack. To attack a port, simply enter the port and engage.
Okay. So, he recommends that I go north. Well, I think I'll leave it there for this initial gameplay video. Obviously, there is a lot more to it than I have shown today. Yes, thank you. If this looks like a game that you'd enjoy, then of course, head on over and purchase it via the Steam link in the link below. Yeah, it is a very fun game. I haven't played it that much, but it seems there's a lot more to it than I have just played. I have, of course, just played the tutorials, but I may well play very more of it in the future. So, until next time, everyone, I bid you a good day.